Hello, Keondra. Thank you for booking our astrology natal chart reading with me. And just to let you know, this is a private reading. Nobody else has this link. This is the link just for you. Just make sure you keep this information private to yourself again, and don't share it with no one unless you really trust them, because this is your script of your life. This is your blueprint that you chose before you came down here. We all sat with our higher self, higher power before we came down, and chose some challenges, chose some good things. We just chose a lot of things when we came down to handle and deal with this lifetime, either good or bad. And remember, karma is not good or bad, it just is. What you put in the universe always come back to you. Our soul has a lot of lessons for us. And your soul lesson is dealing with being the fixer. That's why I highlighted that, okay? So I might not be able to touch on everything in the 30-minute video, so that's why I'm hovering over it like this so you can see and try to write down, pause, write down things. Again, you're going to have to watch this video at least 5 times or more to fully understand and get everything, because astrology is a language just like Spanish. It's something different. You have to really take your time and, let it, ease into understanding the stars and your star code. But I'm getting to why I named your chart the fixer. Okay, there's a lot of dots pointing to it. But first, I want to get into the personal planets, your love language. Your Venus is in. I got stars by them because you got the two benefics of the astrology of the zodiac. They call these two benefic because they deal with blessing. They don't like dealing with too much bad or icky things. They're the benefics, and then you have Saturn and Mars, and Pluto, the malefics. They deal with the more harsher things, dealing with life. Okay, but you have Venus and Jupiter exalted. Exalted means they're at the home away from home, zodiac sign, and they're it's like you've been blessed by them. You have good karma with Venus and Jupiter. So if you want to look into deities under that, you can, and like praying to them or having them on your altar and different things, they could bless you even more, because Jupiter deal with prayer, faith, and religion and what you believe in. Venus is the heart chakra, and it's in Pisces, and also your Mars is in Pisces too. So you have like a powerful heart chakra dealing with love, compassion, service, and self-sacrifice. So that's one dot for being the fixer: self-sacrifice, helping, saving others, and putting yourself last. So that's another key to be aware of: not overexerting your energy and learning boundaries. Pisces is the oceans. The ocean does not have boundaries, okay? So you have to flip your perspective on how to look at these zodiac signs, because all the zodiac signs are all part of us. You have 12 houses, 12 zodiac signs. We all have the zodiac signs within us, okay? Um, Let me see. Let me focus. Okay, yeah. So your sun is in Taurus, your moon is in Gemini, so you have a Gemini moon, and the moon is how we act at home. The sun is how we basically, like, once first your ascendant is Scorpio. Okay, so who you are, Scorpio. The sun and moon is the father. Sun is the father, moon is the mother. What they pass down to you. You are not this, okay? You are this. You are Scorpio. You are intense. You are secretive. You are sexual. You are power hungry. You are a warrior. You are a transformer. You are a you like to deal, your soul likes to deal with the more darker side of life, okay? You love intense connections, okay? You are intense, and that's one thing you have to balance with being intense in this lifetime, okay? Um, but what your dad passed down to you, touring qualities about towards with money, self worth, making sure the five senses, making sure you're eating, you're taking care of yourself, the stability. Your mom passed down the gift of gab. Your mom passed down your teaching abilities in Gemini energy. Also, by its being Gemini, it's the twin, so your mother is your twin. The twin deal with being the other part of your soul. So that's probably why I put that up here. Also, aspects in the chart. I'm gonna get to that. And aspects deal with the planets having conversations in the chart. Also, storylines, okay? Storylines. So remember to pause the video, write down these notes, and get your questions together, and hit me up when you're ready for to go deeper, because like I said, I'm not gonna be able to touch on everything in the chart. Okay. But yeah, you're a Scorpio rising. You're a Scorpio. You're not just a Taurus. You're Taurus. Okay, the first thing when people meet you, they meet the Scorpio. They meet the intensity. They meet. You might come off like shady or like dark, like very intense. Scorpio is very intense or shy. Like, well, not shy, but intimidating. Okay, very intimidating. Also, after they meet this, once you let your guard down, your walls down, that's when they meet the sun. And when you're at home, they meet the moon sign. Okay, that's how that works. Mercury is your thought process and is in retrograde, so you learn different from others. You learn in a different way. You learn in a unique way. You learn by really internalizing. It's like you think before you speak. It's like you well, the Gemini moon might push you to talk before you speak, but Mercury really, this retrograde, also this retrogrades deal with past life karma, again seeping over, like you haven't dealt with. Like, you're gonna see a theme in your chart, because I look for patterns. I look for things that's constantly being repeated, and you have a lot of repeating factors of living and redoing a whole lot of things from the past life that you haven't dealt with. So this first indicator is one, dot retrogrades. Second, dot you have all these planets in the 12th house, and you have planets in the 8th, and you have Venus in the 4th. So the 4th, 8th, and 12th house deal with family karma, soul karma, and the 12th house deal with ancestor karma. Stuff you haven't dealt with. The 12th house, I see it as the closet, is ruled by Pisces, Neptune, and also Jupiter. So it deals with the ocean. So just think about the oceans. Just think about you having, it's like about, the ocean is big. So just say you got all these planets here: Pluto, Lilith, Juno, Fortune. So you can write these down. You can do more research on these planets. You have these planets in the 12th house. The 12th house, just picture yourself having 14 closets, or just maybe like 100 closets, however many number that pop in your head. So just picture yourself having multiple closets full of clutter things. Okay, so just picture yourself, not even a closet, you just picture yourself, you're at a storage unit. You have like multiple storage units you own, and you all of them are full, and only Keondra can go in the storage unit. You the only person have the key. Go in the storage unit, open the gate, and let all that stuff out, all the closets out, all the storage units. That's what you have to do this lifetime. So that's the second dot. Third dot, where is it? Looking at the aspects, you have Pluto square the North Node. The nodes in the zodiac sign deal with past life and future. This future life um roles, like what you did in the past, what you didn't do in the past, and what you about to do this lifetime. North Node is the destiny, where you're headed, where you're going, what's new. Why squaring Pluto squares deal with unfinished business, fears. So your Pluto is the soul, the psyche of the soul. Also our trauma, our soul trauma, but also our soul evolution. Okay, and it's squaring the nose. So it's like your soul have issues and problems with being where you're headed in life. So it's like you may feel like you lost, because again, all that Pisces energy, the Venus and Mars and Pisces, you can feel like you lost. You don't know which way you're going, but you just meant to flow, and your soul have issues with flowing. Okay, where you're headed. Okay, and that's a dot. And also this square deal with unfinished business from past life. So you have that's three. That's the third dot, and there's more dots in the chart, but I'm trying to get straight to get you to understand the personal planets. So the sun is how you shine, the moon is how you feel on the inside, how you process things, how you uh how you again shine at home, because the moon reflects the sun. The moon is a reflector. Okay, that's why the moon is also the most important part of the chart, because it's all about a person's mental health. And by yours being a Gemini, it deals with you having a big inner world. You like to talk a lot. You're very friendly. After that, you let these layers down from the ascendant to the sun, and it really get to the moon, your inner core, your inner child. That's when it's like you're a little kid with the Gemini moon, because Gemini deal with also the twins, the dualistic, the dark and light. And that's another thing, you have a lot of Scorpio energy. Pluto, Lilith, Juno, Fortune Scorpio, Lilith Scorpio, Pluto Scorpio, Scorpio ascendant. That's a lot of Scorpio. Scorpio is the underworld. Scorpio rules the underworld. Okay, that's why Libra is the scales, balance. You being judged. Either you go to hell, Scorpio, or you go to heaven, Sagittarius. So, yeah, you have a whole lot of Scorpio, okay? A whole lot of Scorpio energy. And then Lilith is the dark goddess, female goddess, and it's conjunct your ascendant. It deal with a lot of dark goddess energy. Your thoughts, very dark. But we're gonna get to that a little later. I'm trying to finish this up. Okay, Jupiter is your luck. Also, Jupiter rules children and your marriage partner. And I was like, oh wow, she got Jupiter in Cancer. That's very good. But you know, too much a good thing is bad. Too much a bad thing can be turned out good because you know you meant to work all that out. But it's like you I was like, oh yay, she got Jupiter in Cancer. That's exalted. That's a good position. But you have Jupiter conjunct Chiron. Where is it? Chiron in Cancer too. You have them together in the eighth house. The eighth house is also sexual marriage, partners, other people's money, your debt, your family karma. So and you got Ceres, the goddess of the grain, goddess of food, goddess of nurturing. So it's like your marriage partner, you have to your marriage partner gonna be wounded in some type of way, but the wound he has is the same wound you have, but in a different way. Okay. And then it's in Cancer, so it deals with the mother. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Where's your moon placed? That's how you look back. That's how you look at the story. You look at what sign they in. They in Cancer. Cancer. What planet rules Cancer? The moon. What sign is your moon in? Gemini. So y'all might have communication problems. Y'all might have he might have a learning disability, or you might have some issues with dealing with taking charge or talking too much, and he might want you to just like be quiet sometimes, babe. Or it's just like very communicative. Gemini deal with communication. The rule of Gemini is Mercury. Where is Mercury? Your Mercury is in what? Retrograde Taurus. So yeah, he might be slow. Or y'all might have problems with communicating your throat chakra. Y'all might have problems with getting y'all point across. Also self-worth issues. Yeah, it's like because Mercury rule communication and how you want to communicate. Um, and also nervous energy. He might have nervous anxiety. Anxiety. So just be mindful of that. Like I say, you can write those down, and we can go into it deeper. But I'm just touching bases on it. But yeah, your Jupiter children conjunct Chiron eighth house. So it's a family karmic debt you taking on. And see, that's another die we're taking on roles of the family. That's why I put down family issues, mother, father. You have to heal. I know I gotta go back to the personal planets, but I want to show you this right quick. The super sensitive, psychic, super psychic and sensitive. Okay, so be mindful of that. Scorpio is water. Okay, then you have Lilith there. You have all those planets in Scorpio. Then you have all this in the 12th house. So that makes you you have all the psychic houses are the fourth, 8, and 12. You have majority of all your planets in those houses. So it makes you super psychic and prone to again, Chiron is also the wound. You could be wounded in sex. So that's why I put that down there. Stay 6 feet away. You need to like what they having us do now. We should have been doing since we were children, or our parents. Parents should have been doing that too. Protecting our energy. Protect your energy at all costs. And also I put partner will have the same wound as you. Mental health. Change your thinking. Change your life. That goes to the Gemini energy. Heal your wounds with your mom or your own female energy. Let me see. Okay, yeah, the children. To have children, you must transform, heal your inner child, the inner you, that moon sign, first. Then you could have then heal other kids because you meant to serve. Heal other kids, and then you be able to have your own. So it's like your inner child. It's like steps, layers. Your inner child, heal you first, then able to help others, and by you helping others, you're accumulating good karma. Remember, what you put out comes back to you. It's simple. What you put out come back to you. By helping other people's children, you're able to manifest abundance for your own children. Good karma, you're able to, the universe will be able to bless you with your own children, because you don't want, well, all things are karmic, but you don't want too much baggage or bad karma coming in from your children, because again, just like you got a natal chart, they coming in with their own natal chart too. And by your Chiron being conjunct this Jupiter, your children could come in wounded too in some way or form. So God, this is, I ain't gonna say bad because you can work it out. Things can always be healed. But I say it's best to wait to try to have children until you heal, break all the generational karma cycles, and really die, transform, and be reborn. Okay, evolve. Don't fear death, because Scorpio is a sign that, like I said, sign of death. So you're meant to transform and heal and be born again. Like Scorpio is like ruler Phoenix. Yeah, ruler Scorpion, but it's also ruler of the Phoenix and the eagle. Flying high. It's like you meant to die, be reborn. And I just say like make sure you die, be reborn, and then have children. Because again, the Scorpio rules the eighth house. So you have the ruler of the eighth house, Scorpio. But you have Cancer there. So really again, Cancer is the moon, Cancer is the mother. Really healing your mother energy, your divine feminine energy, also whatever wounds you have with your mom and the female line in your family before you try to have children, please. Because if you don't, you can pass down some heavy karmic patterns and heavy karma to your children that they shouldn't really have to deal with. But again, if you don't deal with that baggage, you can pass that baggage on to your children. It's like a handoff. That's what we do with our unhealed energy, our unhealed shit. We pass it on to our children. But you really want to make sure you fix that. But also the aspects, because you want to look at the conversations Jupiter, Chiron, and Ceres having. The conversation they're having, did I highlight it? And you got Mars trine Jupiter, so you might have some male children. That's an indicator for men. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, let me see. Where is it? Jupiter. Shoot, I'm taking up time. Shit, I thought I had it highlighted. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Because you got so many aspects, Lord. There's a whole lot of stuff you have to deal with this lifetime. Whole lot. Okay, where is it? Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter opposing Neptune. So Jupiter, children, also marriage partner opposing Neptune. Neptune is fog, mist, also the higher self. So it's like your higher self is holding back this. Okay. Also, Neptune is the healing planet. Neptune rules Pisces. What planets are in Pisces? Venus and Mars. So it's like you meant to serve first and then get what you want. It's like, what is it? Also, you have, there you go right there, Jupiter conjunct Chiron. Conjunctions deal with the energy being one, being blended. Okay, they both arriving at that point at the same time. Where is it? I know it's on here. Jupiter opposed Uranus. Damn. Okay, there's Neptune. But where's Jupiter and Uranus? I know I passed it up. Let me see. Jupiter. Oh, right here in my face. Jupiter opposed Uranus. Uranus is electronics, technology, sharp objects, lightning, and different things. Also rule intelligent people, gay people, weird people, different people, doctors, and things like that. Uranus and Neptune. So that's why I had put spending money on trying to have kids. First, try spiritual baths, spiritual things first to help heal and release blockages in that sacral chakra. So I'm gonna take a picture of my chakra book. You need to learn about chakras, meditate, and heal your chakras first, and heal your energy, heal your soul, heal to get everything healed up and become whole. That's why I'm so happy they started the 6 feet thing and protecting your energy, healing yourself first, and then being able to give and produce things. Okay. Then if none of this work, most likely it will, because we spirit first and then we physical. Then seek doctors if this stuff doesn't work. But I guarantee I put my life on it, it will work. But like in vitro, like different smart forms of like ways how women try to get pregnant with doctors and stuff like that. Like that's a route with that Jupiter opposing Uranus and Neptune that you had put in. Okay, let me see. Might have to nurture kids and spouse. Yeah, I already talked about that. Become your own mother. Talked about that. Let's see what other notes I have. Talked about that. Oh, Pluto conjunct Little conjunct Judo. Your soulmate is in a different dimension. The 12th house deal with different dimensions. And where's the also your fortune. It's like your fortune. I listen Scorpio. Scorpio's other people's shit. So it's like, and then you have the rulers of the Scorpio, the 8th house. You have Jupiter there. So it's like, again, service, helping other people with their shit, helping other people. That's why I call the name of your chart the fixer. You meant to help other people fix, but remember you got to help and fix yourself first. So yeah, service work, family issues, evolve, don't fear death. I talked about 3 dots with your partner in different dimensions. The ruler of your chart, Mars. Mars is ruler of your chart. So look to Mars again. Mars in Pisces. Pisces different dimension. As Mars. Okay, yeah. Sun, father, moon, mother, Mercury, siblings. It is retrograde, so these are the same siblings from your past life that you're reworking some type of karmic knot out with them. So be mindful of your siblings too. And then you got Mars in the third house of, excuse me, siblings. So you really meant to work out whatever karmic baggage. I think you probably have already evolved from that. By the time I had met you, I think you already was done with it. Because you just had your Saturn return. Saturn just left Capricorn. So right now, you just had your graduation last year by becoming a full adult. We don't become an adult between until the age of 27 to 30. So in that range, you become an adult. Also, Saturn makes you your own parent. So you might be having a child soon within the next 4 years. So that is very good. So Jupiter is right now is in Capricorn, your second house of money. So yeah, you could be being blessed with some money right now, um, and some job opportunities. It's going to go in your third house next year. Either next year, I won't say, or in 2022, you could be getting pregnant. 2022, 2023, because when you go to because the fourth house and the fifth house, Jupiter's expansion. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the zodiac, so anything he touches, he expands. So the fourth and the fifth house, and especially the fifth house rule children. So Aries again, who rules Aries? Mars. Mars rules two zodiac signs. So Scorpio and Aries. So who rules Aries? Mars. Where's Mars place? A Pisces. So your children, you can have, like, I'm seeing a lot of males with this aspect, and they're going to be again Pisces, sensitive, spiritual beings, higher up, divine beings. Because again, Pisces is very like the 12th dimension, high up spiritual beings. Let me see what else. Let me see. Yeah, your Juno is also soulmate, so your soulmate different dimension. Also, is conjunct Pluto, like he's from hell. Like it's like a lot of hell energy, dark energy. Be mindful of those that dark energy. Let me know, because that's why I got Lilith. Let me see. Gotta cover everything here. Lilith. So yeah. Write this information down so you know to look back over everything. Pause the video. I'm trying to go slow and write down what you want to go over for me to go in deeper about, because I really want to. I wish you was down here. I can go over the aspects which I love working. I love working face to face with people, but this fucking coronavirus got everybody quarantining in distance. But I know I'm running out of time. But Lilith, that's why Lilith is very important to know. That's your shadow side. And you got her conjunct ascendant. Ascendant is the head, the personality. So that's why you can come off kind of very, very dark and intense. Because Lilith was Adam's first wife. She got kicked out the garden first. Okay? And look at the ritual work God did. Cut Adam's rib off and made Eve. That's voodoo. That's magic. So it's like the stories of the Bible is right in our face, like Moses sacrificed the lamb. That's voodoo. So it's like then the 12 disciples of Jesus. That's 12 disciples, 12 zodiac signs. So it's like girl, we be talking for a whole hours upon hours of me breaking it down to you. But let's focus on Lilith. That's why I said Lilith is the shadow work, one of the shadow works planets you got to work on: Saturn, South Node, and Pluto. But yeah, let me see. Lilith. I'm gonna read this quick. Like I say, if you want, I can give you a file, but you just let me know whenever you're coming back to town. But quickly, this is the karma of a rapist, a sadist, a criminal, a sexual maniac, the head of the mafia, or a person who has committed suicide in a previous life. The person succumbed to all vices, hated, and took revenge on everyone, granting herself complete license. Also, remember, keep an open mind through all this. It might not have played out like this. It could play it out like this. The rape could have been happening to you, especially with that Chiron in the 8th house. So somebody could have forced themselves on you, or you attracting predator type men or predator type people in your reality. So be mindful again. That's why I put on the front page. Be mindful of the people you're having sex with. Protect your energy at all costs. Yeah, don't have sex with just anyone. They must go through a spiritual cleanse, just like what you're about to go through with your spiritual battle, spiritual cleanse. And like I said, I wish you was here because I could have gave you some. Everybody love it. I'm running out. I got to get more herbs and stuff for my spiritual cleanses I be selling to people, helping them out. But Yeah, also I can let you know what type of deities to pray to, like the Orishas and stuff, to pray to help you out with fertility and stuff. Oshun, Yemiya, like when Beyonce dressed in all that gold when she was pregnant on the stage, she was channeling Yemiya, Oshun energy. But like I said, we gonna talk. But just let me know what what you thinking and what you wanna go through and proceed with. I can help you with your spiritual stuff. But going back to this Lilith, she might have been a black magician, especially with that Mars, Venus, and Pisces. Yeah, you very magical, very magical. Constantly use cosmic law or the dark purpose. In the current incarnation, the person is dominated by her instincts, absorbs every vice and ulcer of society, and is attracted to drinking binges, debauchery, various sexual perversions. She may, for example, have a strong attachment for seduction mechanisms. Oh shit. But yeah, try to zoom in. I'm gonna try to turn it like that a little bit. But like I said, I can give you this uh paper. But how you channel and keep and balance this dark side, because we all have a dark side, we all have a light side. I always say I love helping people with their shadow side, keeping those demons in check, their closet in check. Okay, but how you do this: fight your inner demons, purify yourself, regenerate yourself, and redeem the bad reputation and stigmas that afflict you. So working with your personality, working with your attitude, working with um the intense relationships you pull into yourself. I always tell people focus on writing, getting a journal and writing. Write. Find a service type of job. Or I wrote down. Let me read everything I wrote down. I wrote down about yeah, because the video about to end. Let me hurry up. Yeah, you can suffer from sleep out problems, soul purge this lifetime. So like I say, you meant to go in, clean out your closet, purge all them lifetimes that you been had. It's like you meant to die, be reborn, and become that phoenix again, become a new. And when you become a new, that's when your opportunity to have your children and stuff like that. So just think about the transformations or so whatever you've been through, like those in tough, intense health situations, whatever you've been through to push you to transform. Okay, that's what you really want to focus on, transforming. Okay. Travel is the key to unlocking your soul, also finding your husband. So yeah, he's gonna be foreign. He's gonna be like in a different state. He's not gonna be here, or he's gonna if he be here, he's not gonna be from this country, or he's not gonna be from this state. If you meet him at home in New Orleans or something like that, he's gonna be different. He's gonna be again foreign. Meditating heals. Let me know. I can send you some powerful meditation healing. Again, you can do your research. Anything. That's why you see I'm pointing to like how I was able to show you Lilith and print out a paper about Lilith and that dark side and stuff. I always tell people do your research, do your homework, and learn how to control your energy. This is your map, okay? And like I say, meditating heals and helps. Whole life is to help others solve and heal their situations. You need your own business. You have whole lot of entrepreneur energy, like a work from home business. You need your own business in some type of way or fashion. Okay, whatever you think about, again, write, get your goal, your vision board and stuff out. Once this pandemic over with, and start anew, start fresh, transform. Remember, you can write that down too. Your whole life is about transforming. Scorpio rising. Um, Okay, partner is hard to understand because you're the same way with that Mercury and that Mercury retrograde in Taurus and that Moon in Gemini. Because again, whatever issues and problems you're facing and dealing with, he's dealing with it in the same ones. Okay, your chart is showing you want, because Gemini is an air sign, mental. So you want somebody that is spiritual, because your rule of your chart, Mars, is, and also your Jupiter is in Cancer. So they're both in water signs. So you want them to be spiritual, in tune with the emotions, but also a mental connection. Okay, stop holding back. Let others in and to help you, and to be able to. You need a good friend to be able to be your private counsel. You need friends or people around to help you counsel, because you have a whole lot of inner thoughts. You have a whole world I'm feeling and seeing with this chart in your mind. Is like you keeping, again, Scorpio rises, keeping everything in secret, keep everything to yourself, carrying a weight of a whole lot, especially with that 12th house stuff. So how you learn, research, and you can watch on Google or YouTube, research, type in Pluto in the 12th house. Okay, And you can do that for each zodiac sign for you to further your research. Because remember, this is a journey, this is a process. None of this information gonna stick or really hit you until overnight. And also wrote that down. So be mindful of that. Okay. Money, 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 money. North Node in the second house. So you can research that North Node in the second house. Please research that because that's learning about the North Node, learning about Pluto, learning about the Scorpio rising, learning about Mars is very key for your destiny and for your understanding of who you are and what your soul path and life mission is and about. Okay, you're a powerful manifester. So remember that the words can hurt. The second house is the throat. Second house is the throat. First house is the head. Second house is the throat. So be mindful what you say and what you speak. It could come to life. Okay. Let me know. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for being able to guide you to the stars in your storyline, in your script, in your map of your star codes. Remember, reach out and feel free to ask questions. Okay, I'll be able to answer them in a reasonable amount of time. Again, thank you. Be blessed. Take care.